It's Soraya. Just figured I'd check in a little bit with y'all. This is day 3 of the Zohran victory. It does feel pretty good to to kind of rest and lean into a political victory that is in favor of me as a person of color and as a trans person. And so, like the Biden win, the Obama win, the de Blasio win. De Blasio was the last one that I was really, really excited about. I was not excited for Adams, though I did vote for Adams. I regret that. I have YouTube videos if you want to look, and maybe I'll link it to this video of my feelings for de Blasio. First of all, I thought de Blasio, just like Zoran, very attractive man. De Blasio was a tall dude, honey. And yeah, things like him being in an interracial marriage was really nice. I consider myself an interracial person, coming from a black and white family that was 100% Puerto Rican. So I liked that about de Blasio, that he had that in his family as well. So he was sensitive to the needs of people of color, having a wife who was black and interracial children. His policies and everything, and his message was pretty clear for me, and I resonated with it. And so I voted for him, and I was very, very happy when he won. Cuomo, I did care for Cuomo for a bit there, especially through the COVID. He guided New York City really well through COVID. It's really sad that as well as Cuomo didn't Cuomo win an Emmy for his briefings on COVID? Isn't that pretty amazing? And it's that same individual, in my opinion, that's stooped down to new lows. Like, it was obvious to me that the Cuomo vibe was a desperate attempt to get back into power, to get back into politics. I guess to reclaim your name, to have another chance to do good again. I get that. I get that. I understand that that's a real need for someone who comes from a family, a political dynasty, or a family that has Mario Cuomo, that has contributed to the city, a passion for politics, a passion for helping others and all of that. Just Iran has the passion for helping others, de Blasio. But I was very, very shocked, very disappointed on what the stance was that Cuomo took, and his very degrading, insulting, Islamophobic comments. Oh, they were so nasty and ugly. And those AI videos that Cuomo did were like so disgustingly disturbing. I had to close my eyes on that. There was that video about the prostitute scene and the women in the van, and then the pimp, a stereotypical black man dressed like 1970s, like Superfly. I was like, and they released that. They said that was an accident, but that was horrific. Deep rooted negative stereotypes in that ad. And that came from Cuomo, such a polished individual that we all looked forward to hearing from every day through the COVID scare and time. And not to speak of all the allegations. I mean, come on. And you resigned. You resigned because of that. And then now you want to come back, and you come back stooping that low. It's obvious that you just want power again. I don't think he really wants to help people. He wasn't doing like door to door. He wasn't going to the gay and lesbian center to talk about how he's going to help trans people. Did he go anywhere historic in New York City, and it's like the Stonewall or anything, to speak to us? No, no. Was around, went to the gay clubs around, had trans people. In one of his ads, he was talking about Sylvia Rivera and Marsha P. Johnson. He knew exactly what happened to Marsha P. Johnson, how she was murdered, and where they found her. He knew exactly what happened. Has Cuomo ever said anything like that? And Sliwa, I think all the times that he's ran for Republic office, it's just a publicity stunt. It's just to put him more and more on the map, put him in the spotlight for a little while. All of them are hams. Even Zohran, they're all hams. Zohran was a rapper, a wannabe rapper, superstar. They all want to be superstars. Hakeem Jeffrey wants to be this cute little blue-eyed, brown-skinned black man, like a model. So is the other one, the Torres guy, the openly gay. They all want to be like supermodels. Even Santos, George Santos, another one, want to be superstar. Trump was a superstar on TV. That's all of them want to see themselves big, bigger than life. But hopefully, some of them have a real true intent and desire and goal to really make a change, a positive change for not just people of color, not just for Muslims, but for Jewish people, for trans people, for white, for Latin, for black, for everybody, everybody. And I do hope and believe, well, I hope, I can't say I believe, but I hope that Zoran, that is really his message. Even Obama comes with a lot of baggage. The Clintons came with a lot of baggage. And for Hillary Clinton to not endorse Zoran when she had a sex addict for a husband and her codependent ass covering for him, you know, I'm sorry, I'm going there. And she couldn't endorse, Hakeem Jeffries couldn't endorse, Schumer couldn't endorse Zoran, Obama couldn't endorse Zoran. Like, what is up with that? I think the whole political thing is really bullshit. But I'm allowed to have a little bit of hope and optimism and pray that Zoran is for real. That he's really going to do some real stuff because it's genuinely in his character, in his will to want to serve the community. I think all of them are just a bunch of pretty girls, pretty boys that want to be like, everywhere on TV, or like all of this. There is an ego thing there. I'm sorry, there is an ego thing there. But then again, with some politicians, they come off polished, they come off like they really want to help, and they really do want to help. AOC really wants to help. I love my spotlight. And if the spotlight could take me further in a political sense, I might go there. But I think I'm just way too old for that shit at 66. But I do think there should be some more trans voices that are of color in the political movement. But I'm way too sensitive. I couldn't handle all the bullshit that comes along with that. I was just tired doing a video just now. I can't do more than that. But I'm glad he won. I really hope, Zoran, if you're watching this and your people get a hold of this, I hope you're really authentic. I hope you really do want to help. I hope it's not just the spotlight. I hope it's not just about, a milestone for you. I hope you really do want to help all people, Jewish, young, old, everybody, I was on a bus yesterday and it wasn't fast and free. And I was a little anxious about getting to my medical appointment on time. It was easier to take the bus because it's so close, and the bus would have left me right where the doctor was, but that bus was slow. So Zoran, like, yeah, we could use that fast and free.